Good evening, you're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq receives a written message from the President of the Republic of Bulgaria related to bilateral relations between the two countries. And Omani efforts succeed in releasing the crew of the Galaxy ship and transferring them to Sana'a or from Sana'a to Muscat to facilitate the return to their home countries as the UN envoy to Yemen expresses his thanks towards the Omani efforts. Welcome to our news centre. Those were the headlines, and now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq received a written message from His Excellency President Roman Radev of the Republic of Bulgaria related to bilateral relations between the two countries. The message was handed over by His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Hamad Al Busaidi, Foreign Minister, when he received in his office today His Excellency George Georgiev, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Bulgaria. During the meeting, they discussed bilateral relations between the two countries and ways to enhance them in various areas of common interest. His Excellency, the Bulgarian Minister, expressed his country's appreciation for the humanitarian and diplomatic role played by the Sultanate of Oman in supporting the issues of peace and regional stability, praising its positive initiatives, the latest of which was the efforts to secure the release of the crew of the ship Galaxy Leader, which included a number of Bulgarian citizens. For his part, His Excellency, the Minister, stressed the vital role played by the diplomacy based on dialogue and mutual trust in enhancing regional and international stability, noting that the Sultanate of Oman believes that effective dialogue and constructive diplomacy are the most effective means to achieve peace and enhance understanding between countries and peoples. The two ministers also discussed the latest regional and international developments and exchanged views on them, stressing the agreement of their countries' positions, calling for adopting peaceful solutions to addressing issues and conflicts, which contributes to enhancing security and stability and spreading the values of harmony among countries and peoples.
I would like to express the whole Bulgarian people, state and institutions' gratitude to what Oman has done. Our grave appreciation for His Majesty the Sultan, for the whole Oman's government, for the support and not only the positive attitude and hospitality and support which provided to our people, but the grave concern and help which provided during the whole process. For us, that was of utmost importance, and we feel it, we accept it as a pure sign not only of cooperation and diplomatic efforts, but of friendship, openness, and very warm feelings which we will never forget in our country.
As part of the Sultanate of Oman's ongoing humanitarian efforts regarding the situation of the Galaxy leadership crew in Yemen, the crew, consisting of 25 individuals of Filipino, Bulgarian, Mexican, Ukrainian and Romanian nationalities, were released yesterday and transported from Sana'a to Muscat aboard a Royal Air Force of Oman aircraft in preparation for their return to their home countries. The Sultanate of Oman values the cooperation extended by all parties concerned in facilitating and completing this process. His Excellency Hans Grunberg, the United Nations Special Envoy for Yemen, expressed his thanks to the Sultanate of Oman for its tireless and persistent efforts in releasing the crew of the Galaxy leadership and its steadfast support in this regard. His Excellency pointed out that the release of the crew of the Galaxy ship is good news as it represents a step in the right direction, calling on the Ansarullah group to continue these positive steps steps on all files. His Excellency stressed that these measures are necessary to prepare the ground for mediation, which will facilitate the resumption of the Yemeni political process that has been long awaited by millions of Yemenis. The Omani-Iranian Joint Committee held its 21st meeting in Muscat to discuss enhancing cooperation relations in fields of economy, investment and culture. The committee also reviewed the draft agreement on the encouragement and reciprocal protection of investments. The Memorandum of Understanding represented by the Organization of Small Industries and Industrial Cities in the Islamic Republic of Iran and facilitating trade and investment between the two countries. The Omani side was headed by His Excellency Qais bin Mohammed Al Yusuf, Minister of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion, and the Iranian side by His Excellency Sayyid Mohammed Atabek, Minister of Industry, Minerals and Trade. The Sultanate of Oman is the guest of honor at the 56th edition of the Cairo International Book Fair, which commenced today in the Egyptian capital. The delegation of the Sultanate of Oman participating in this event is headed by His Excellency Dr. Abdullah bin Nasser Al-Harrasi, Minister of Information, who highlighted that Oman's selection reflects the strong and historic ties with Egypt. He commended the efforts of the Egyptian Ministry of Culture and the General Egyptian Book Organization in organizing the event, calling it one of the most prominent exhibitions in the Arab world. The book fair provides a vital platform for readers, researchers and writers, offering diverse publications and cultural activities that contribute to knowledge and enriching of libraries. In line with the ongoing efforts to rectify the conditions of the workforce and enhance the guarantee of the rights of individuals and employers in a manner that contributes positively to regulating the labour market, and in accordance with the approval of the Council of Ministers, the Ministry of Labour announces a package of exemptions and financial settlements with a total value over 60 million Omani Riyals as follows. First, dropping all fines and financial dues to the Ministry for Labour cards expired over 7 years and exempting individuals and employers from paying the financial obligations recorded for the value of the workers' deportation ticket for the year 2017 and before. Second, cancelling labour cards that have been in effect for a period of 10 years, which their owners have not applied for any services related to them, with the possibility of reactivating them in cases of requests for renewal. Departure of transfer of services or in case of reporting staff absconding. Third, exempting the financial obligations recorded on liquidated companies provided that the workers are deported or their services are transferred. Fourth, announcing a grace period of 6 months starting from 1st of February 2025 to rectify the conditions of workers and employers and exempting them from fines associated with the labour card, provided that the following is achieved: renewing the labour card and paying the renewal fee for the next period, 2 years; cancelling the absconding report; transferring the worker's services, paying the value of the travel ticket by the employer or worker in case of final departure for the worker. The Ministry would like to inform applicants that it will start receiving requests regarding this statement during the period from 1st of February 2025 until 31st of July 2025 through the Ministry's website and various service delivery outlets. Still to come in our news bulletin. Muscat Nights Festival represents a reflection of Oman's rich heritage and vibrant modern identity. Welcome back to the newsroom from the Sultanate of Oman Television. The Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry hosted the Oman-Canada Business Forum today. The event, held at the Chamber's headquarters, aimed to strengthen economic ties between the Sultanate of Oman and Canada. Here is more on this in the following report.
Under the banner of collaboration and shared aspirations, the Oman-Canada Business Forum unfolded at the headquarters of the Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry, with the aim to weave stronger bonds of trade and investment between Oman and Canada. The forum spotlighted the healthcare sector as a gateway to innovation and economic diversification.
We are happy today that we are holding the Oman-Canadian Forum, where we are focusing in health sector. We are hosting today 13 Canadian companies, and we have already reached up to October 2024 $97 million trade exchange between Oman and Canada. We are trying to enhance the trade exchange by B2B meeting with Omani Canadian companies.
The gathering opened doors to vibrant dialogue, where Omani and Canadian companies charted paths toward shared success while exploring opportunities to merge expertise and vision to forge partnerships that will transcend borders and industries.
We are also excited and thrilled to be here in Oman today. And let me tell you, it's our first visit to Oman, like on an official level. I've led a delegation of almost 13 companies. All of them are operating in healthcare sector. Some of them are into digital health, telehealth. Some of them are pharmaceutical companies. So it's a mixed plate delegation. And we're very excited to meet with different entities in Oman. We met with Ministry of Health in the morning. We had a meeting with Oman Investment Authority. Now we're very happy to be in Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry. After that, we are meeting with Ministry of Commerce and Investment, and also some of the research organizations like Sultan Qaboos Medical University and City.
The event hosted pivotal bilateral meetings, fostering a fertile exchange of knowledge, ideas, and strategies. The discussions were aimed to form joint ventures that will strengthen healthcare infrastructure and deepen economic ties. The forum marks a new chapter toward crafting a future of innovation and partnership, where healthcare and collaboration fuel Oman's path to diversification. Reporting from Muscat, this is Saleh bin Khalfan al-Rahbi.
Thank you, Saleh. Adventure tourism and mountain climbing are witnessing a great turnout from tourists due to the diverse geography of the Sultanate of Oman. To raise awareness about this type of tourism, the Royal Oman Police Headquarters in Al-Dakhiliya Governorate organized a dialogue session under the patronage of His Excellency Azzan bin Qais al-Busaidi, Under-Secretary of the Ministry of Heritage and Tourism for Tourism. Muscat Nights Festival is one of the most anticipated winter events here in the Sultanate of Oman, which represents a reflection of Oman's rich heritage and vibrant modern identity. Our colleague Ruqayya takes us right into the heart of the action with this report.
Tonight, the heart of Muscat beats brighter than ever as Muscat Nights Festival transformed the city into a hub of culture, entertainment, and celebration. Let's go.
As I stepped into the festival, I was instantly encompassed by the lively sound, dazzling lights, and warm smiles of visitors who came from all over Oman.
The aroma of these beautiful flowers fills the air.
As I walked in, I was mesmerized by the beauty of the flowers and the way they were combined into magical artistic marvels. Each pavilion told a unique story, alongside beautiful themed gardens that blend creativity with a touch of Oman's natural charm.
This is a surprise. We walk in the park most evenings when we're here. But never seen anything like this. It's absolutely stunning.
It's a beautiful, this is the nicest I've ever seen this park. Sometimes it's a bit dry and distressed, but this time they've made it magnificent.
And for food lovers, the smell of a freshly prepared Omani halwa is unmatched. This should be another reason to come and visit Muscat Nights. Thank you. The festival offers a glimpse into the world's diversity. It's not all about the past. Muscat Festival also celebrates the future with contemporary entertainment, like the drone show, which is fully run by a Omani company.
These nights, which beautifully celebrate Oman's culture and modernity, continue until February 1st, so be sure to experience their magic before they end.
This is Ruqayya Rashid Al-Khbari reporting for the Sultanate of Oman Television from the heart of Al-Qarum Park, Muscat.
Thank you, Ruqayya. Organized by the Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the Oman Singapore Business Forum held in Muscat explores enhancing available commercial and economic opportunities. More details in the following report. The Oman-Singapore Business Forum held in Muscat explores enhancing available commercial and economic opportunities, identifying projects and initiatives that can contribute to sustainable economic growth and the opening of new avenues for collaboration between the public and private sectors.
Oman Singaporean Business Forum focuses on infrastructure and renewable energy. Today we will have bilateral meetings between the Omani companies and the Singaporean companies to share the knowledge and the latest products from Singapore. We hope it will help the Omani companies in exploring more products in their job.
The forum, organised by Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry, focused on several strategic sectors including oil and gas, renewable energies, logistics, technology, infrastructure and urban planning. The forum also witnessed bilateral meetings between business owners from the Sultanate of Oman and the Republic of Singapore in these targeted sectors.
With Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry, right, we've brought 25 business personalities, right, from Singapore, from 16 different organizations, from the energy, oil and gas, as well as built environment and tourism sectors. And in the last 3 days, we've had a lot of meetings, and we've seen a lot in Oman, and that we find that there are a lot of investment opportunities. And we find that there's a lot of things that Singapore and Oman can work together.
Oman-Singapore Forum, which is elaborating on the things and the opportunities available in Oman, and both way and Singapore have been elaborated morely on what is available in Oman and how to do business in Oman as easy process, and how Oman can help any investor from Singapore to start his business in Oman. Of course, Singapore are in advance in food securities, in AI, in so many other areas.
The Oman-Singapore Business Forum presents a unique opportunity for investors, producers, exporters and importers, wholesale trading companies and government institutions to explore possibilities for commercial and economic cooperation between the two countries and to strengthen partnerships in vital fields. This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's news bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq receives a written message from the President of the Republic of Bulgaria related to bilateral relations between the two countries. And Omani efforts succeed in releasing the crew of the Galaxy ship and transferring them from Sana'a to Muscat to facilitate the return to their home countries, as the UN envoy to Yemen expresses his thanks towards the Omani efforts. With that, we do come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it is good night, stay safe and enjoy your weekend.